like on the layout. You'll be able to make some adjustments if you need to afterwards. So it's pretty much going to look something like that. We can measure the door first to make sure that that's correct, and then you can run everything else from that. We'll do 14 inches from the bottom of the door to the bottom of the stripe. Well, this one you're going to want to put, once you get it marked, you're going to want to use the grease pencil to put your tick marks where you want it. And in this method, we're going to do the method. Take a piece of tape, go right down the center. Peel it back, attack the corner, let it fall. Use a razor blade, knife, cut off the paper, and then you'll bring this back and line it up to your mark. Use a squeegee. Squeegee it on. Try not to get bubbles or wrinkles. And then you can just wipe the tick marks off. Come back with the knife, cut off the excess so you have your clean edge. And then remove the tape. Pull back. Peel the rest off, line it back up to your tick mark. Now it might stretch a little bit, so it might go past your tick mark a little bit, but that's alright. Well, the seam, you're going to cut it on the right side, on the door side, because it doesn't wrap in. On the left side, you can see that it wraps in, so you'll cut it on the door side, press it with your finger, take your squeegee, and wrap it in. And just like that. And that's one section done. So now you'll come back, you'll line up.
Oh, gotta get my
Next piece. You can see where our straight is. You don't need to butt it to the color or the edge of the graphic. Let it hang over a little bit. And then once you have it taped up where you want it, do your tick marks again. And do your hinge process. You can reuse the same tape that you used before. And then just line it up to the color, like so, and squeegee it. There's a little bit of curve, so you'll just have to see how the vinyl's working for you. And then on this end, you'll cut on both ends. You don't have to wrap anything in on this, because it's a clean edge on that front part. And if you do get a wrinkle or whatnot, you can pull it back up. It's repositionable material. Work it out. You can see it went behind a little bit, so if you gotta snap it back up, you can. You can work the top half if need be. Pop it up, get that wrinkle out. Do your bottom half. And then what you'll do is you'll cut it along the light side, along the light. And we'll take your squeegee and wrap it in and pull the excess off. So there's your front fender. So now you'll do the same. Pretty much you're going to have to eyeball it to begin with. So once we have the initial measurements for you, you won't have to worry about it. Pretty much your back measurement from the tuck coat will be 6.5 inches there and 6.5 there. Marks. Do some more. Thing is, you might want to do it where tape is able to fit, otherwise that's wrapping under and it might give you some problems. Squeegeeing, you always want to work from your center outward each way. Don't start on one side and start on the other side because you'll bind yourself in the center. And on this one, you'll cut on the light side. Push it down with your finger and then use your squeegee. Wrap it in. Just start on one side. Make sure you got a sharp blade. And just follow that edge. Go back, push it down with your finger, and that's your installation. basically you'll use the center of the circle as your center mark. What you want to do is you want to measure this. It's 56.5, give or take. So we'll do 28.25 be your measurement. Put a little grease pencil mark showing your center point. Check. Looks good. Grease pencil, put your marks. Still use your same piece of tape. Hinge it. Put it back to your mark. Just cut it right on the edge of the tailgate. Same as you did on the other side. And you can use your thumbs and just press this in.